It's a beautiful morning with the fellas in the house. Cornell Rex, Mr. Gall. See you one way. What's going on, guys? Guys, I hope you all had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I really missed y'all. I can't lie. I cannot lie. I missed you guys like crazy. But excited to be back. Congrats, Coin. Doubling that TOS account. Heck yeah, baby. 10% crew is alive and well in here, guys. Very excited to be with you again today. And honestly, we're kind of starting right where we left off from last week as far as this market goes. Coin, the most boring Thanksgiving ever. What is going on, Coin? What is going on? Why the most boring? Because you weren't trading? I'll tell you, I'm the most full from Thanksgiving. Lots of family, lots of celebrations. Oh my goodness. We had a Friendsgiving. We had Thanksgiving with my family, Thanksgiving with my wife's family and her grandparents. So, whew, I got to go on some type of Weight Watchers or something. Getting rough. Mr. Jag Trader Tim Tolson in the house. Jason up in here. Missed you guys a whole lot. Excited that we are back today to get at it. Now, I gotta be honest with you guys. And you're not gonna like me saying this, but this market's crazy. I mean, this market is crazy. It is it can be difficult to focus on all these stocks. You know, I was watching some guys who've been trading for like a decade or longer on Twitter, and they're saying, man, I'm watching like 20 plus stocks tomorrow. There's so much going on. But that's the idea, right? That is the idea. We don't want to go all in on one stock. We want to trade. You know, no one in the market is 100% correct every time. You're not going to win every single hand. And that's why the quote of the day today is, don't allow one trade to define you as a trader. Guys, that is so important. And I know there's like chat rooms out there that actually their slogan or motto or whatever is, one trade can turn your life around. All it takes is one trade. Yeah, I mean, they're right. All it takes is one trade to blow up. One trade. Oh my gosh, one trade. How can any chat room ever say that? It blows my mind. Don't let one trade define you. Don't go all in one trade. That is crazy. Crazy. It's all about the majority of trades. Review your thousands of trades and see, how you're looking. And I will guarantee you that keeping losses small, being pessimistic with the losers, optimistic with the winners is really what's going to propel traders forward. All right, Matty, who is here? Good morning, and Mr. BB in the house. Been so long. I know, man. I know. Let's let the trades come to us today, though. So we left off kind of on the same note from the end of last week going into today. Obviously, there's volume here in the market, and where is it at? Well, our leading gapper this morning is CAAS. That's a lower float stock. Honestly, I tried to dabble in these kind of low floaters last week. It was a short week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And there's a reason I avoid these. I didn't do well last week on them. I'm going to avoid them. I was like kind of sniffing out a trade because I thought, Thanksgiving week, we're going to see something huge. There's a reason you need to stick to your edge. I'm no good at trading these things. I'm going to stick to my edge here today. The problem is the edge has been like, I got one hangover trade today I'm going to be looking at that I normally like to trade. But a couple weeks ago, we were seeing a lot of these setups. Now it's just like, man, these stocks are so many. This sector, electric vehicle, and obviously mRNA with the COVID. mRNA, guys, this one obviously overbought. That's what happens when you get a pandemic and then you get a vaccine coming out. But mRNA, they came out with some news this morning. Remember, in this chat room, we do 3 types of analysis: fundamental, technical, and trader. The fundamentals here on mRNA, just this morning, Moderna stock soars after they plan to file for emergency approval of COVID-19 vaccine candidate. So 94% of the time, this one's looking like it's doing a pretty good job. mRNA, Moderna. Yeah, so this stock is obviously getting some hype. One way, amen, and a women. Can't forget the women. A women as well. All right, let's keep going through the list. So CAAS is the leading gapper. That's in the electric vehicle space, specifically like the Chinese sector, electric vehicle Chinese. That's what's been hot. We can see that from what? NIO. NIO is that Chinese electric vehicle sector as well. This stock is been taken off as well. We'll get into that in a little bit, but our leading gapper so far is CAAS, and you guys can tell this stock is right now is kind of being bought on dips at the moment. I mean, this stock is hasn't had that euphoric move yet, CAAS, but it is up from about $4 to $7.50. Let's look left of the chart here, CAAS. And what we're going to find is it's approaching $8 right now. Yeah, what we're going to find back here is, here's $8. Last time it touched $8, had a little bit of trouble. Going to have some resistance up in this area. We'll see how that one's going to open up. That is where all hype and attention is this morning. Really nothing else has the, we can go through the gap up watch list right now. SNSS, that one came out with a merger. They're already down. NM, nothing there. ORMP, already gave back everything. IGC is in the marijuana sector. IGC, this one has potential as well. IGC's 34 million float, so not crazy, but IGC is kind of a former runner. So IGC, don't take it off your radar if you're trading, these lower price, lower float type of stocks. 34 million here, IGC. I think there could be potential here today. The marijuana sector is Friday. I wasn't here Friday. If you guys were, marijuana did pretty well on Friday. And they're gapping up actually today. TLRY, ACB, that sort of thing. We'll go over that in a little bit. But IGC's in this sector as well. It's former runner in that marijuana sector, so don't take that one off your radar. 220 is kind of an idea here. As far as these lower shadows go, 220 might be a nice little area there to risk off of. Not bad at all, IGC. CAAS getting CAAS just got that crazy volume right here. Yeah, 770 is just a little bit of big volume coming into that there. Look at the volume chart here. This is what I'm talking about. That's kind of what you're looking for when you're looking to short into these, is that euphoric volume just above average jumping in here. But the interesting thing is, that's kind of a doji star here. It's trying to hold up still, CAAS. This is our leading gapper, so we got to keep our eyes there. It's kind of that vehicle, electric vehicle, auto, Chinese sector. All right. Let's keep rolling down the list. Speaking of rolling, Kim, what's going on? Kim, good to see you in here. QS is a sweet IPO. Hasn't dumped yet. Holding up. Yeah, I saw that this morning. QS. So QS is QuantumScape. QuantumScape, they actually partnered with, what's the company's name? Yeah, they merged with, looking it up right now. Oh, yeah, I wrote it down. Merger with Romeo Power. Did I write that down right? Romeo Power. Yeah, so it's the energy company. They just merged with them. Energy company focused on designing and manufacturing lithium-ion battery models and packs for commercial electric vehicles. So, yeah, that's QS. And this stock just IPO'd on Friday, which apparently was a good time to do it. Yeah, so they opened up around 24 bucks and already doubled that, nearly 45 right now. Yeah, QS. So it's in that electric vehicle space. Keep our eyes there. Thank you, Kim, for pointing that one out. Recent IPO coming in, QS. So this electric vehicle space is nuts. It is nuts. So we have CAAS, the recent IPO, QS. We have NIO still in this Chinese electric vehicle space. Here's NIO's chart. NIO, I want you guys to be familiar with NIO's chart. We still are going to have that 55 resistance on NIO, but we are forming somewhat of an ascending triangle pattern on it. Let me draw this out here. Remove that. All right, yeah, here's the pattern with NIO. It's got this bottom trend that's forming higher lows, and it's got a base resistance of 54.50-ish. So that is a ascending triangle pattern. It's going to be opening up right near that upper resistance, but this sector's hot, so it's getting squeezed tighter together. We could see NIO try to get a little move out of the gate today. I will be watching that as well. And then the other electric vehicle company as well as RMG. RMG. Now, the interesting thing with RMG is I do actually have shorts with CMEG here with RMG, and no. I read that wrong, guys, just a second ago. QS, the IPO, they are in the electric vehicle space, but I read the RMG's headline. So QS, they're solid state batteries to Volvo vehicles, so solid state batteries. So they're still in that space, QS. I read the headlines backwards though. RMG, they are the ones who merged with Romeo Power. So the same thing, lithium-ion batteries for commercial EV vehicles. So just FYI, is SNSS back up already? SNSS $230. Do we have shorts with SNSS? CASS. Dang, thank you, Jonathan. I didn't even look for SNSS because I figured I didn't have them. 220 should hold on it too. Actually, I mean, that's where I have resistance marked at 220. Huh. Yeah, we will be very lucky if that thing gets back up to 230. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit it right there at 214. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm just going to give it a little love tap. Plan to scale into it a little bit. Thank you. Like, dang, this is a decent setup here. Thank you, Jonathan. 225 here. Yeah, should be some tough resistance. We'll see what's happening. It's curling back up a little bit, but you guys noticed that was a solid base on it here, 220s. That was support. I mean, it's coming back up to it. We're going to be met with quite a bit of resistance up in there. So we're going to take a little stab at that and see how it's going to open up. All right, let's keep going through the list here. Where were we, guys? Where were we? Don't force it today, everyone. Yeah, no, I'm not forcing that. SNSS is good. Probably going to risk over 240 pre-market highs, scale into it. up to that. I think we were RMG. All right, so RMG, this one, let's see where we're at, RMG. This is electric vehicle play, so it's going to, obviously this is a little scary to short into. Pretty scary, because electric vehicles are going to open up pretty hot. But scarier the better, right? RMG, here's the deal. This one, let's see how it's going to open up. Kind of hit a high at 2014. We got to watch this overall sector, the electric vehicle sector here. Got to watch the overall sector with the electric vehicles and just see how it's going to open up. Obviously, QS, that recent IPO, may be leading the dance today. They may be leading the dance. All right, the one I'm watching as well for the hangover play this morning is going to be HIMX. This one had a little bit of an overbought move on Friday from 580s up to 720, magic number, as usual. 580s up to 720, so I am going to watch that risking over under 720s. That's the idea with HIMX. Be watching that over under 220s. All right, WKHS, Mr. Workhorse. This one's got somewhat of a descending triangle pattern on it. Descending triangle pattern, WKHS. What is descending triangle? That is lower highs. We have a base here, 2620, and making lower highs from the on the trend. So that's what we're going to be watching for on WKHS. Usually this pattern, it's kind of 50-50. Sometimes it breaks down, sometimes it breaks up. WKHS recently kind of made a nice little move up towards its recent highs, and this one coming back down towards this support. It's way off the trend. It's way off that trend that we were watching. That's going to be down to 23. So we'll see how that's going to open up as well. You guys see the last few times it did test $26 area. There were a few lower shadows. So let's keep an eye on WKHS. All right. And then, of course, we got TLRY. Okay, so here's the idea with TLRY, ACB. ACB, this is a marijuana play. That one's up right now as well. The marijuana plays are TLRY, ACB, CGC, IGC. Like I said, IGC may be a decent play. That one's getting a little pop on it right now. SNDL, there's a penny stock for you off the dollar menu. 50 cent SNDL. That one's part of this sector too. GRWG. GRWG is even higher. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Just started raining like crazy over here. Yeah, GRWG. Look at this freight train. Stock's even higher. Higher. SNSS down to the 208s now. Thank you, Jonathan. I'll send you a check in the mail. Send you a check. All right, so what time is it? 9:21. Let's narrow in the watch list real quick, and then we will get to it. mRNA. This is our COVID play. This stock is came out with the vaccine. They're getting on up there. They are getting on up there. mRNA. 5 days ago, they were like $50 less. 50 points less. They've been going up 50 points in the last few days. So mRNA, I mean, I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I may take a small short if that one pops up towards like 150 or something out of the gate. mRNA. NIO, here's the trend. NIO, it's got the ascending triangle trend to it. Looking good there. Electric vehicle, CAAS, our leading gapper this morning. CAAS, 11 million in float, 5 million shares traded, so roughly half of that. And this one's looking like it's holding okay right now. Looking like she's holding all right, CAS. So we got to watch that one out of the gate. This whole electric vehicle sector. I'm going to be watching RMG slightly as well. See if we can get kind of a pop and fade on RMG. But we got to watch the overall electric vehicle sector to see if that's what we're going to get here. I'd like a pop and fade RMG. But that's in the electric vehicle sector as well. WKHS, here's the descending triangle on that. If we get a sell-off down to 26, let's see if that area is going to hold. QS is the recent IPO, and that's looking for even higher at the moment. HIMX, I'm looking for a little bit of a profit taken out of the gates here, and this is the idea with HIMX. Recently, as of last week on Monday, look what HIMX did. HIMX, and by the way, SNSS, I'll probably take that off under $2. If that goes even higher, I'm looking to scale into that, but probably looking to take it off under $2 if we get the flush at the open. HIMX last Monday, this one popped up from 520s up to $6. Had a gap up, and then profit taken the next day, 620s down to 550. So that's kind of what I'm looking for today on HIMX. Just a little bit of profit taken out of the gates, and looking to short into that. TLRY. What you talking about, Jonathan? Feel uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Comfortable being uncomfortable. That's the idea. All right, TLRY, here's the idea here. This is the marijuana sector. Marijuana sector here on TLRY. So this one recently got above the 200-day moving average. I like this one quite a bit. And actually, TLRY does have 766 kind of was the area with the 200-day moving average. And then 820s. 820s is going to be support on this. 820s TLRY. We are above $9 right now. Yeah, $9. So here, if TLRY flushes down towards 830s, I may be looking for a scoop on TLRY if the marijuana sector sells off out of the gates. That's kind of the idea. I'll be looking for that to sell off. I got those 6 charts loaded up right now. SNSS, RMG, HIMX, TLRY, WKHS, and Moderna, mRNA. So those are the 6 I got loaded up right now. You guys let me know if you have any questions, and let's get ready to rock and roll. We got 4 minutes before the market is going to open on up. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I'll get the scanners up and loaded for you guys. The Intensity Stock Watch scanners. For those of you new in here, we watch the middle ones. Positive intensity and negative intensity scans underneath that. Positive scans above that, these are stocks getting overbought. We look to take the opposite side of the move. Shorting into that euphoria. In the negative scan, these are stocks when they're highlighted orange, they're selling off, getting very fearful. Buy fear, sell euphoria. Buy fear, short the euphoria. That's what that means. Scoop that panic, sell that short sell that euphoria. And human behavior never changes in the market. Got to understand that. Got to understand it. Very true. The longer I trade, the more true it is. All right, any questions before we get ready to go, traders? Jonathan, you hold an SNSS through the open? I think so. I mean, I like the setup. I like the setup against 220 quite a bit. Quite a bit here. So I don't want to fold this hand too early. Yeah, I got it at 214. If I don't get the opportunity to scale in on it up through 220, I'm probably going to take it on a flush under $2. But I will be watching HIMX. I want to see how it's going to open up as well. See how it's going to open up. They did come out, I think, with a merger. May try to hold a little bit. Mr. Gamler in the house. House. The house of the Lord. It's already kind of sold off under $2 on that dip right before this. So I don't know if it's going to try to hold. Market's going to open up in a minute and a half. I may, depending on how we open up, Jonathan, I may look to take it around $2 and then look to re-short into it if it gets a pop back up towards 220. I got 205 bids right now, so I'm up nearly, what is that, 10 cents, nearly 10 cents a share, 9 cents a share right now. Looking for the flush under 2 on that. I'm watching HIMX out of the open as well. HIMX. See if we can get a pop on that up towards $7. That one was a little slow towards the end of the day yesterday. So not looking for anything too crazy. Sometimes we get a morning pop on these, Jonathan. So it wouldn't be a bad idea to lock in something. I just have a starter position though, so I'm looking. I don't mind hitting it again up to 220. mRNA, let's see if that one's going to get a spike out of the gates. RMG, electric vehicle, looking for a spike there. WKHS, looking for a sell-off there. See what the market gods provide us. 30 seconds before the market opens on up. You guys help me alert some of these plays. Some other new plays that are popping up on the scans, but you guys know we plan the trade the plan in here. When you plan your trade and you trade your plan in pre-market, there's nothing to be fearful of. You're just executing the plan. The time-consuming part is creating the plan. The actual executing is just pressing a few buttons. Preparation is key. All right, here we go. Market is now opened on up. See what's going to happen here. HIMX, SNSS. If we're going to get a little snap on SNSS right here. If we do get the flush under $2, I'm probably just going to take it. It's kind of sitting stagnant here right now. I'm going to hold on to it just for a little bit. Not a bad area to lock in profits if you guys have some of that from pre-market as well. Moderna having a little trouble from the 145s. HIMX already selling off a little bit. Didn't really give me the entry I wanted. TLRY pulling back some as well. Watching and waiting. All right, I'm going to take all of SNSS at 197. Nice. Now, it did come out with a merger. It may try to hold up a little bit or get a repop back up towards, try to find its feet a little bit, but not a bad trade if you guys took that with me. Thank you for that one, Jonathan. Looking for the next one. Moderna up towards 150s. Moderna up towards 150s. Man, it's tempting. It is tempting. I know you guys think I'm crazy. It is tempting. Very tempting. I'm going to give Moderna a little love tap. Give it a little love tap. I got it at 148.20. Already up a couple points. That quick. 148.20 is my average on it. I'm going to kick back with that one just for a little bit. Really small position there. That one's a crazy mover. See what it's going to do against 150. LI, like Kim said, that one is selling off right now. ACB is pulling back. That means TLRY is probably pulling back. TLRY, that one's got good support around 830s. I think these marijuana plays may not be a bad scoop, to be honest. I really don't think they may be a bad scoop. So I do want to keep my eyes peeled there. Be watching those plays. Just watching right now, just watching. IGC had a pop and drop, so that one's looking pretty rough right now. Moderna, man, whew, got a 148.20 average here. See what this one's going to want to do right here. I'm okay letting that one test 150. If it gets up there, I'm okay letting it test 150. GMHI, Brad brought up GMHI. Nice, yeah, up to 18. Did you get that one? That was a nice little move there, GMHI. So just looking around right now, HIMX. Man, HIMX, that's exactly what I freaking wanted, HIMX. 640s now. That's frustrating. Very frustrating. Is what it is boys. Kind of watching Moderna pretty closely here because this one's up and down right here. Bread, nice. Love that, man. Nice. SNSS, that one, if you guys still have it, it looks heavy. Looks pretty good. LI broken. What's the electric vehicles doing? So NIO, a little bit of a snap right there. A little bit of a snappy snap right there. GME is getting a pop. RMG's back up towards the 19 area. I mean, I kind of like RMG against to QS at 46.20. Nice kill. I kind of like RMG. I'm not going to lie. I do like it a little bit. So electric vehicle sector. I'm watching overall to see how this electric vehicle sector is doing. And QS is selling off a little bit. So we might be seeing this overall market look a little weak right here. So I'm watching carefully here. Moderna even higher right now. Let's see if that one's going to hold. 149 is kind of the high from the open. Moderna coming up to the 150s. Yeah, RMG, I may take a stab on RMG. I kind of like it. Kind of like that one. I'm just watching right now. No trade yet. No trade yet there. TLRY, where are we at? 870s. NVAX getting a pop on that one. Looking WKHS, that one, Workhorse, is getting a little bit of a pop here at the open as well. PLTR looking like it may roll over. Yep, that one testing 30. That one's testing that 30 area. GME is still kind of sitting around 19. GameStop. So just watching right now. Watching the marijuana sector too. If TLRY, that one's sitting around $9 right now. Anybody still got SNSS? That one's low 190s now. So that one's looking good. Looking good there. TLRY, that one is trying to pop up, testing the VWAP, trying to do a little bit of a little red to green move. We'll keep our eyes there. ACB as well. ACB, both of those. KC with a little bit of panic. KC. $44.50 down to 40. TRNE is higher right now. TRNE. No shorts there. TRNE getting a little pop on it. Yeah, GameStop up 20% right now. So GameStop doing pretty well at the moment. Not bad at all there. CAN, sell off. TRNE. Looking around. Yeah, SNSS, not bad there. NNDM popping up a little bit. So right now, VBIV, if you guys have shorts, let me look. I don't think I do. VBIV hitting, no, I don't. VBIV hitting 320. Looks like some major resistance there. VBIV. HCAC. I do have shorts there. HCAC. That one's getting a little pop on it right now. I'm watching that one. HCAC. A little bit of trouble against 1450s. Yeah. How's marijuana doing? TLRY still holding up that VWAP area. TLRY, ACB, ACB, those are still kind of holding up, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad there. HCAC is definitely interesting. Watching that one kind of closely. Still with mRNA, so I'm keeping my eyes peeled there. It's kind of just still consolidating. I'd like that one to pop over 150 to hit it again. SNSS 180s now, so great work there if anybody got that with me. TLRY up towards $9. Sun W, that one's selling off a little bit as well. Kind of has a little bit of room to fall though. Yeah, slowing down a little bit here. Slowing down a little bit. Alright, Moderna coming up through, looks like it's wanting 150. Just kicking back there. That one's up and down quite a bit. HCAC just did have a little bit of a flush there from the 1830s call down to towards 14. So HCAC not too bad there. GME back down towards 1830, so that one's sell off right here. Not a bad sell off there. Yeah, CAAS, that was our leading gapper this morning. That one looking a little heavy, but nothing else is really taking off right now. Nothing else is really taking off, so it's interesting to see where volume's going to try to go in the lower float penny land. Yeah, HIMX, that one popping up to 660s. Did you get it, Jonathan? Yeah, it's kind of slowing down and consolidating is my only concern there. Usually I like those snaps out of the open. Right now it's just kind of like trying to pull up a little bit here. Consolidate. A little slow. Little slow. Woo! LCA, pretty big sell-off. LCA. Let's watch that one, LCA. Yeah, 1820s is pretty good support there. Yeah, 1830s 40, which it did just bounce off of LCA. APPS on the positive intensity scans. That one's getting balled up right now. APPS. NKLA getting slaughtered. APPS is interesting. That one's interesting. It's 4430s it just hit. Coin, what you trading? What are you trading? Yeah, all right. SBE sell off too. Yeah, that one's SBE, Mogu. Trying to look for another play for us. So far, just 2 trades at the moment. One I'm still in right now. Still in Moderna, which did just have a little bit of a snap against 150. So we'll see what that one's going to do against the VWAP there, 150, 145. I'd like to see that one heavy and just kind of fade, Moderna. It's getting a little bit of panic right now on it. Little bit of panic on Moderna. I'm watching that one carefully because I am in it. Seeing how much we're going to flush here. I got a 148.20 average, so up a couple, 4 points right now. I'm going to watch it against the VWAP, 145.59. That's going to be in my adjusted risk on it. Moderna, 145.59 is my adjusted risk on it. If it pops back up towards 145, I'm out. What a day. So that's where my attention is right now. Haven't taken any off yet. 148.20 average. Come on down, baby. Come on down. The price is right. I'm going to have to take some pretty soon here. 141s. Yeah, I'm taking it. Points, not pennies, baby. WKHS selling off a little bit. 2640s. A little bit of a descending triangle pattern on that. Descending triangle WKHS. If you have shorts, I mean, I like WKHS against the 2620s, but we got to keep our eyes here. See if it's going to hold up this area, the $26 area. Got that descending triangle against that. NIO is pulling back right now to the ascending triangle. Here's NIO's chart. It's coming right down to this support, 5150s. This is where the trend line support is on NIO. It's coming right on down to it. 5150 is kind of that area for NIO. Where it's bounced off of once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Yeah, it's not looking bad there, NIO. APPS is still interesting, 4350s. That one's still somewhat interesting. Coin note trades, yeah. GTHX possible dip buys. That one's selling off right now. Yeah, LI 3560s. Yeah, that one's pretty heavy there. SBE. That one is still selling off. SB as in boy, E as in Edward. SBE still selling off. 39 down to 32.50. I mean, there is a possible dip buy here, or scoop, or buy the fear. I'm watching it, but I mean, SBE. This is what I see with SBE right now. This is the chart I'm looking at. We did get it from about $40 down to 32. Here's kind of support. I mean, it has resistance a couple times here, twice. Then that turned into a support. One lower shadow, a few lower shadows, another one there. It's trying to tap that area again right now. SBE. So, I mean, it's kind of interesting here. This is what I like. Fast moves up towards resistance or support. but may have missed the move already. 32, already up a couple points now. See if it can pull back a little bit more. Yeah, SSR is turned on there, SBE. MARA. MARA. You guys know MARA. That's one we were watching the last couple weeks in that kind of Bitcoin sector. That one is popping up right now towards $6. MARA is popping up towards $6 right now. Now, this is kind of where it made a recent high, 637. We do have some upper shadows in that area. Right up here, you guys see in the 630, some upper shadows up in here. Let's be watching that area closely. Brad, your patience was fantastic on mRNA. I'm trying to shift my focus towards just let my trades work. Yeah, honestly, I appreciate that, Brad, and great trade this morning as well. Honestly, what helps me is focusing on a few different trades. If I literally just sit here and stare at mRNA, I'm probably going to freak out and like take it too early, you know. And over the last 5 years of trading, that's what I used to do, and I'm trying to. That's why I try to focus my attention elsewhere for a little bit, just so I'm not sitting there getting all edgy and nervous or whatever with a stock like it, such as mRNA. So just focusing my attention on a few different plays. Obviously, still keeping somewhat of a focus on it, but not just all of my attention. I think that helps out a lot. Just let it work. Let the trade work. GMHI. Oh, a prime example. Oh, man. It was down to 1650. Yeah, that was sick. That was sick, Brad. $18 down to 1650. That was a great trade. Honestly, I only had a single entry on mRNA, though. So when I get single entries, I go single entry, single exit. If I would have had multiple entries, like for GMHI, could have scaled out of it, Brad. If you had multiple entries on it, could have scaled out of it. mRNA, that one's popping back up towards 150s. I mean, there may be another trade on it. Get me a beer when we meet up. Heck yeah, man. Beer's on you. Like that. WWR is popping up right now on the scans. WWR. Let's take a look at that one real quick. I think I'm gonna wrap up in 5 minutes or so. I'm not gonna trade again after mRNA. That's the most points now I've gotten on a trade. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. I think I got 6 points on it. 148.20 down to 141s. I'll take a look in a little bit. But I want to focus on helping you guys out right now. WWR is popping up a little bit. 650, 660. I don't have shorts there, but that is the idea. That's how the scans work. Brad traded GMHI beautifully this morning. That's how the scans work. WWR popping up orange on the intensity scans. It means it's getting overbought, popping up towards 670s. It means get ready for the reversal, just like it's doing right now. This is why I love shorts. Shorts take the elevator down, baby. Obviously, everyone starts off trading and are more a little bit long biased. It's just natural. It's human behavior. It's human behavior to be like rooting for stocks. You don't want to root for stocks to do bad. I mean, human behavior tells us what? our natural way of reacting to anything is we want to cheer for things. We want things to succeed. But the longer you trade, the more you're just going to want to, make money. It's all about professionals don't care about being right. It's about what is working, what is not working. You guys will figure that out the longer you trade. Little irritated I miss HIMX. Hope somebody got that this morning. BT. QS was pretty good up towards 52 and sell off right there. That was a good eye this morning. Kim, and then coin on LI. LI snapping out of the gate. Let's see what NIO's doing. Has NIO found its feet a little bit? Did anybody scoop NIO up? Yeah, so here's NIO bouncing off of that trend line a little bit. 51.50s. What it hit? Yeah, 51.55. So it's already up a point from this trend line bounce here. So not bad there. Not bad at all. See BT popping on the scans. Yeah, that one on last Thursday made a fast move up through $8, hit $8.14. And looking good there, BT, $8.14. And that may be some level of resistance. Let's see if we can get a fast move. SSR is turned on there. I don't have shorts. Yeah, fast move on BT up through $8 may be interesting. Man, SNSS should have held that one. Whew, 182, 183. It was the start of the week. I was just excited to get a little green trade in going. TRNE was a great play too, Brad. Let's see, TRNE. Yeah, oh my God, that was a great play. That's exactly how the scans work. There was actually a few really good examples of us pulling up these scan plays, and they working out beautifully. It's what I normally do. This morning all I did was trade kind of my plan going off of the scans this morning, the bear scan watch list, gap up, gap down. But the intraday scans always surprise you with some money. That it's like they print it's like they're like an ATM. TRNE popping up. Get ready for the reversal. $14 down to $12.50. Crazy good. Switched to ISW, well worth it. Yep. Tim scooped up some NIO. Nice work there, man. 51.50s. Yep, that was a good play there. Good job, Tim. Everybody good and green? It's 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to get going. My wife's got me working my second job, putting up Christmas stuff again today. Kim, we got more Christmas stuff the other day. Are you kidding me? My job never ends. Couple trees for the front door. Never ends. SBE. Oh, man. SBE was a miss. SBE 32 to 35. Man, I'm a little irritated with that. Little irritated on that. You see how you can get 6 points on a trade and still be pissed off about something? Always something to be pissed off about when you're trading. Always. Yeah, this is what I noticed with SBE. So I saw it selling off, and this is how the scans work. When I see something popping up or selling off, what I'll do is, I saw SBE selling off. I pulled up the daily chart and look at this recent day. I mean, these are looking almost identical. Today and November 24th. These days are looking almost identical. Sold off and then lower shadow, pulling back on up. So I noticed that, and then I also noticed, zooming out of the chart a little bit, we had some really good support here. 33.60s. I didn't take the trade, so I'm a little irritated about, but That was a good setup. Good setup. Any questions before we get going, guys? If you're going to stick around, I would be watching, let's see, TLRY. Yeah, TLRY is interesting. TLRY is pulling back towards some support right now. TLRY is at 850s. I do have 830 marked off as support. You guys can actually see that from Friday. Yeah, we can zoom in here. Here's 830 holding up there. Then it was resistance back in here. But more importantly, if we look left of the chart, TLRY. Yeah, we got some good resistance support here. 830s range. Yeah, I think if you're gonna stick around, guys, keep some of these marijuana plays on watch. ACB, TLRY. What's IGC doing? IGC just kind of sitting there, 220s. I'll flip through a few charts, then I might get going, guys. SBE. CAAS popping up, trying to test VWAP. I mean, CAS may try to, U-shape around. I'm not going to predict any low floats this week. I'm done with them. NIO is still going to be sitting around that trend. Tim, I know you got the scoop on that, so nice work. It's pulling back towards that trend a little bit. So watch NIO might pull back and test that area out one more time. Sorry, I'm blocking the scans. NIO looks like it's trying to going to be coming back down, testing the area one more time. 5150s is the area you want to watch with NIO under the lows there. May provide another little scoop here coming up. Ah, man, RMG was freaking beautiful. Man. All right, so RMG this morning, this is electric vehicle play as well. Yeah, look at this descending triangle. So this is a descending triangle play, and they normally happen when a stock gets euphoric, such as RMG. I mean, this morning we go into a morning spike, and then we start forming this descending triangle. So what is that? We have kind of lower highs, a little bit of support, base support at 1860s. As soon as it cracks this level and you guys see the consolidation, it snaps. Man, I was watching RMG for a little bit of a short. Didn't take that. Just kind of consolidating. But yeah, 1860s down to 1650s. Man, RMG was a sick trade right there. That was a sick trade. Missed that. But anyways, just a little review for you guys before we get out of here. FTFT, nothing there. mRNA is already back up towards 150. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. But anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up this morning. Great job, everybody. Good to have you back. It's good to have you guys back. And great work. We will do it again tomorrow morning. You guys hit me up if you have any questions at all. Always happy to help. We'll see you guys in the morning.